Hello. Hello, hello. Is there anybody there? Hello, opposable thumbs. And hello. Let me scroll back up again. There was definitely somebody else there. It's Ocelot. Hello, Ocelot. Welcome back. Ah, silky smooth audio, you say. Well, that's good to know. Good to know. Let me just pop this. There we go. I've got both headphones on, which does mean that Kel will have to shout now. But I'm sure she'll be fine. She's got lungs. Let's have a little look at the notifications we've got here. Oh, I should also disclose that I let the game run a bit after the stream and came back and like sort of nursed it through some construction, and then I ran it a bit before the stream as well. So we have some sort of developments along the way. Nothing spectacular, just basically walls and floors going in appropriate places. But let's take the tour. We now have full earthenware walls, earthenware statues, and a trade depot made of, what did I choose? Cinnabar, which I think looks quite nice. A little rusty red against the earthenware brown. It looks functional. I like it, kind of rustic. And then we've got our extravagant clear glass drawbridge that drops down, well, eventually will drop down into this pit in which I am to construct a lead block floor. It's going to be very exciting. You're going to get so excited your willy will fall off. Unless you're a lady, in which case your boobs will explode. No promises. Your mileage may vary. Where are we going now? Sorry, going back up the pit. There we go. I've extended the storeroom a little bit. I haven't yet put the stockpiles in for the things that are being stored, but we'll get there in good time. We also have this stockpile here, which is, in theory, pulling all of the trade goods out of the rest of the fortress and keeping them near to the trade depot, but in practice does not actually seem to be doing that at the moment. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'm producing too many knickknacks, too much guff, too many little gewgaws, whatever they're called. Gewgaws? I don't know. I've seen it written down. I've never pronounced it. I've swapped over to open-backed headphones. It's made a world of difference to what I can hear. On the other hand, I don't have children, which would make closed noise-cancelling headphones a requirement. Yeah, I find the idea of... people have talked to me about open-backed headphones before.
But they do not have kids.
No, it's not even that. It's not even that. I find the idea of the open-back headphone, and I apologise for this, self-defeating. I feel utterly pointless. If you're not blocking out sound around you, why are you strapping the fucking the speakers to your head? And they're leaky. Other people have to hear it as well. No, everything about the headphones requires sound sealage. Whereas, just get fucking speakers. You're going to get something that's going to spray it noise everywhere anyway. Get speakers. There you go. Opposable Thumbs says, hello, Kel. And that's good because they weren't put off by my intense rant denouncing their views. Terrible. Where was I? Yes, the entryway is now a little bit more covered in... actually, it's not more covered in earthenware unless you count the trade depot. This is actually as it was last time anyone here saw it. I've moved the stone worker, and I should now remove this mechanics workshop because we've got another one up in the workshop. So tell you what, we'll go over there now, up these stairs, past the library with no books, and the artifact storage room that only has 3 of our artifacts in it. I do need to place more display cases. I also need to move this coffin storage, don't I? Because this is an impractical place to be storing coffins, now that this is no longer our cemetery. The cemetery is much fancier. If you haven't seen that, you'll be quite pleased. Let's also get rid of little crafts dwarf workshop there. We don't need that. Okay, up again, up again. And here is the current layout of our magma furnace zone. I'm going to take all of these bars out and make the sand collection zones here on the end. In fact, let's do that. Let's go wild with power. Floor grate, yes please. One there, one there, one there, one there, one there. And then we take the sand gathering zone that is already here and expand it. There, 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 and there. And delete it. Here, 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 and here. There we go. And then I can deconstruct these bars These are alfalfa seeds. I'm afraid I'm only interested in steel floor bars, not alfalfa. Alfalfa.
Alpacas.
Alpacas and alfalfa. If you are trying to get as much alfalfa into a bag as possible, you become an alfalfa packer. Excuse me. There we go. Okay, I've actually removed some of these, and I've ordered this one to be removed because made of clear glass, they seem to not really want to get moved or to be built. Whereas if I ask them to be made of iron bars, like these ones, oh, they love it. They go for it. They take it up straight away and go, yeah, I'll build that for you, mate. Don't worry about it. Whereas clear glass blocks makes them go, oh, I don't know about that, mate. That seems like it's a lot of work. Fuck off. Here's a magma kiln, and we'll place it there, made of an iron bar, and there, made of an iron bar. And then, am I gonna... No, I'm gonna wait for the bars to be removed, and then we're gonna channel out some of these floor pieces and put in, smelteries, forges, that kind of stuff. Let's unpause, because the tour can be done in an unpaused condition. We'll go up another floor here. And now I have my non-magma industries up here. We've got rhyolite block floor with granite block buildings. Of course, we've got stoneworkers ×2, mechanics workshop. Are we making any mechanisms? Not at the moment, but we'll see how that goes. I think I've got a standing order. The wood furnace, the ashery, and the soap maker's workshop. You know what? I've just realised something I need to do here. Place a little stockpile, just a cheeky little stockpile, nothing crazy. And we'll put it down like that. Yeah, that seems good. Except lie, etc. And in that we will go to the food. What's it called? Pressed material? No. Paste? No. Extract? No. No. Miscellaneous liquids. This is our stockpile for miscellaneous liquids. Misliquids. Nice. Okay, that means the lye won't get hauled down to the food stockpile and will be kept up here for use where it is needed. And then the soap can be hauled down to the washing zone. Okay, just to get the tour continued and finished, we've got our temples and our guilds here, which are pretty much the same as they have been for most of the streams. Come down a bit further, and then we've got our masterwork storage here with a craftsdwarf workshop, which isn't doing much that I'm aware of. Nope, nothing. Got a textiles area, putting new clothing into this pile. There is a trade depot pile that should be pulling all the old clothing into it, but we will see how well that's working. I haven't got much in the way of dye yet. I do have a lot of leather. I quantum stockpiled it for the sake of not filling up this too quickly. I just need to get some bins, to be honest. We need some tin for that, though. See, why is Blel Osram not being taken up to the artifact stockpile? It's eligible. There's a stockpile for it. Why are you no take? Right, let's go and deal with this trade situation. Oh, wait. We're paused. There's no need to panic. Let's go down a floor or two. Here's our dining hall area. This is all going to be decommissioned because there's actually a new thing on the surface to deal with the miasma, and we'll put something else in here. I don't know what it's going to be. Open to suggestions. Over here we've got our animal storage and animal training. This is just a sort of feature before we go into the dining hall. I will probably make some embellishments here. We did have the food in there and the drink and the brewing and such, but that's now been moved to the other side of the waterfall to encourage people to move through it as much as possible. Oh, yeah, there is another thing underway that I need to mention just to keep people up to speed. We have got a hospital by the way. Down here, past the waterfall, we can go down below the bedroom floor and below this bit, and there's a chamber here that I'm currently smoothing out, and I am going to fill it with water and then drain it and use it as farms, because it's getting a bit silly at the moment. We don't have any farmable land on the surface. For some reason, they won't plant any surface crops on the farm plots I've put up there. So we just have to come down here, flood some ground, and make ourselves some proper farms. See how it goes. A dining hall miasma baffle. Well, I mean, it does look like a miasma baffle, but it's the wrong way round to catch miasma from the dining hall. And there shouldn't be any miasma in the dining hall, ideally. I mean, sure, animals do wander in there and die and never get cleared away, and that does occasionally cause a bit of miasma, but I'm hoping we'll be able to avoid that with the judicious yet cheaty use of auto dump. Auto dump fills your bog real good. I don't think so. I shouldn't talk about things like that. It will happen. It will come true. Get the stick is a phrase that I'm familiar with. And here's our graveyard. Magma underneath the floor with clear glass floor and clear glass coffins with a golden floor up the stairway. Very exciting, I'm sure you'll all agree. Okay, now that we've revealed all this, we can get on with the trades, which means going back up to the surface. One more, there we go, and clickety-click. What have we got? Move goods to and from depot. That seems like a sensible manoeuvre. Are these are from the mountain home, so they don't give a shit about elven, niceties. There are no taboos between dwarves, which sounds a lot sexier than it's meant to. I mean literally in terms of cultural, whatever. So let's get all the tatty clothing in there first of all. Some of it is in the depot already. There we go. Does that do everything or everything? It does everything. Nice. Okay, so that's the tatty clothing dealt with. So now we no longer need to see anything that is tattered. No, let's forget about that. Let's come back to here. So we're not going to sell any artifacts today. And I don't think we're going to sell any masterful works either. Am I going to sell... Actually, that's not true at all, because we are going to sell all of our totems. Oh. No totems. Okay, let's sell all of our pits, even if they are in masterful bags. Am I going to sell this seed barrel? Because it keeps coming up every time I type pit. And I can't tell why. It must contain pits. Let's sell it. And then we need seed. But what kind of seeds? All the tree seeds. So that's basically just pear seeds. There are other seeds about, aren't there? You know what? I don't need to get rid of the seeds urgently. There's not too much of that knocking around. We can also shift a lot of these sheep bone bracelets, pig bone crowns, all that kind of gubbins. Seems sensible. In fact, there's a good way to prompt that. There's all this crap here that's already been traded with the elves. What I could do. No, they're going to come and move it, actually. That's full of tatty clothing. They'll sort it out. Let's talk to the diplomat. No. I'm not becoming an actual political entity yet, thank you very much. That causes too many problems and doesn't solve any. Are they not going to even ask me what I want to trade if I don't? Holy shit. Rude. Bone bracelets, pig bone figurines. I should get rid of some of that stuff, actually. Let's pig bone space, crown, ring, figurine of dwarves, earring. Right, if I sell all this stuff, am I going to accidentally sell shit I need? No. Well, as long as I don't lump artifacts in there. There we go. Boom. 21 grand's worth of pig bone crafts. Amazing. Actually, I should probably type in sheep bone as well, because, oh boy, they've done a load of that as well. Cool. All of that. They're going to have some dog bone stuff, right? Yeah, tons of dog bone stuff. Okay, let's stop here, because yes, I've just asked them to bring 1,000 items to the trade depot. I recognise the folly that I've just indulged in. That was foolish of me. Very foolish. Auto dump. Toilets in disguise, indeed. You don't want your toilet in disguise, though. I mean, you don't want to either have trouble finding the toilet when you need it or discover it unexpectedly when you don't. An unexpected toilet discovery is rarely good. Rarely good. Although, the more I think about it, the more I should just completely go away from this topic and never come back, because it's heading into all three corners. Excuse me. Stick. Surely that's why the immersion blender was invented. Yeah, but that's for food, man. And there's no plugs in my toilet. There's no power outlet. I couldn't use a powered breaker upper. It's not possible. Can we have an update on the second best fish cleaner? Yes, we certainly can, Reichland Raider. Let's have, excuse me, a little look at our dwarves. And we do find the best fish cleaner by coming here and saying, add new work detail. Fishy, 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 fishy. There we go. Don't know why I said that. That came out a lot creepier than I intended it to. So we click here and we come down and we find fish cleaning. Where are you, fish cleaning? Show me your... There we go. Fish cleaning. Boom. So this is a list of dwarves purely arranged by fish cleaning expertise. We've got Al-Uth Iden Rust, the bone carver, novice fish cleaner, and Meng Bakustazazir, the chief medical dwarf, is also the second best fish cleaner in the fortress. Interesting. Interesting. Maybe the lack of patience has caused him to branch out and attempt to learn a bit of, surgical skill by practicing on fish. Could be possible, although, you know what, I think that's going to be a problem. He's passed out! Quick, make sure there's water over his gills! And I think we're going to find ourselves having some serious medical issues if we've got that kind of training regime. Based on a dubious fish. Anyway, where was I? Let me get back into Dwarf Fortress. I mean, Reichland, do you want them a chief medical dwarf as your dwarf? Or do you want to defer that to a tertiary fish cleaner? Do you want to be the third best fish cleaner who isn't cleaning any fish and is bound to only make glass artifacts? There's that guy. Or we get down to the quaternary, Kumil Zanegbisek. They are also a glass maker, but not forbidden from doing anything else. Second best fish cleaner or nothing? Fair enough then. It's Meng Bakustazir, the chief medical dwarf, who, I warn you, in a fortress where fish is a thing, stands a significant chance of not maintaining that position. Here we go. Meng, no longer. You are now Reichland Raider. And unlike your Twitch name, this is going to be capitalized. Reichland Raider. I'm gonna be a Reichland Raider. I'm gonna live a life of danger. There we go. What was that? A builder called Fred West. I think I've been meaning to implement a policy on dwarves of no dwarves with real names, but because people keep asking for things like Hitler and Stalin, and I'm like, I don't want those dwarves in my fortress. I mean, I should be saying that about serial killers as well, but we'll see. There is a lot of people putting down patios here, though. There's a lot of flooring going in. Tons of block work. I mean, the potential for hidden horrors is fairly high, substantial. A child called Oaf's a little, definitely doable, definitely doing. No. That's because you are named after a Blood Bowl team. That's why. Well, that should be double capitalisation. Raiders should have a capitalisal? Should be capitalised as well, I think. Or maybe not. Native copper, chinchillas forgotten their training, and someone turned into a crafts dwarf. How much of this trade stuff have we brought? Some. Let's request the broker. Oh, he's going straight to trade. Interesting. And he's there. Holy shit. Let's see what we've got in terms of value already. Lots of old clothing is good because we want to get rid of that as much as possible. Keep it under control. The figurines can go. The amulets can go. I'm not really giving a toss about getting value for my trade here either. What I want to do is clear out the halls, get this stuff out into the wider world and out of my hands, basically. I've got 2 grand's worth of stuff and there's still 1,000 items to be brought. There's some tin bars. We do need tin, although I worry that purchasing tin 1 bar at a time is not going to be the best play. Not going to be the best play. Conglomerate blocks, alabaster blocks. Yeah, we're buying blocks. Do I want to buy some raw crystal glass? Yeah, I do. Clay, yeah. Chains, no. Flasks, no. Musical instruments, no. What do we got in the cages? A single buffalo. I don't want that. Buckets. Sure, we'll buy buckets. They're always handy. Spears, crossbows, picks. Oh, actually, the point here, we could buy some metal stuff to melt. Although, let's look at the bags. Let's look at the thread as well. What have we got in terms of threads? Show me your thread. Just 3 bits of thread. We can buy all that. Garlic bulbs, plump helmets, lettuce leaves, all very much of a muchness here, not urgently needed. Steel anvils, we could buy those, melt them down. They're quite an expensive way to get steel though, isn't it? Let's take all their large gems, they're handy to have. Ooh, they've brought dimple dye, which is interesting. It's not really... Okay, they're losing at this point. That said, take out the bags. We'll just pick a few choice ones, like the dimple dye. Actually, let's check the plants. That's important. I've just realised they might have some blade weed. Oh, I could just type it in. Weed. No, they haven't brought any kind of weed. Blade, cannabis or otherwise. You can get hemp in this. I'm not quite sure of the THC levels in it, but, you know. It's available. It's an option. You can grow it. Eagle leather hood. Steel buckler. Actually, their profit is super low. What have I done? Is it the bags? Did I put... No, it was the bags. I put a load of dimple dye in there, didn't I? Let's go for steel. Steel bars are handy. You can always melt them down. Crossbows, spears. There's a steel spear. 710. Yikes. Let's just trade as it is. Boom, done. Yep. And the guys will keep bringing stuff in. So, I mean, we can come back and trade some more if we want. And honestly, the stuff they're bringing is shit that we want to get rid of. So even if we have to trade like a couple of glass beads for them to haul away all of our old clothes, that's fine. I can live with that. Up here, this is now sealed in. Not here, though. Why is that square not done? Construction, floor, budum. Give me some... what's the roof made of up here? Brick. Earthenware bricks. There we go. Excuse me. Put those in place. Oh, there's rhyolite blocks right there. That's what it's made of. And then we need to put stairs in. So construct some stairs from here up to here. And we're going to make them out of earthenware bricks. Why not? Because I cleared a space out there for the stairs. That's why not. Let's put them in there as well. Double stairs. Yay! Loads of stairs. Woo! Who doesn't love stairs? There we go. So the earthenware stairs now connect up to here. Why has this not been built? The tanner's shop. Interesting. So they can come up here, and we have this set of vents on the ceiling that will allow any miasma to escape. I mean, realistically, I should have the 5s over all the workshops, but I haven't done that. I've just sort of done it and made the room fairly miasma-free. The centre of the room, unfortunately, can get pretty miasma-y, but the outside, it's going to vent quite quickly, I think. Right, a child called Oafs a little, sorry. Oh, I should delete these from the list as well when I'm doing them. I got distracted, and I should continue with the correct way to do things. Here we go. Oh, I've got a Discord message, but from who? Oh, ooh. Ah, I see. I see. Right, scroll down. Get rid of that. So names. There we go. So Reichland Raiders already done. Renfield wanted a builder called Fred West. Well, I'm trying to steer away from the serial killer based stuff, so I'm going to call that dwarf Renfield, and we'll stick with that for now. Changes are allowed, though. You know, you're allowed to come back with a thing. So it's going to need to be a builder, though. I tell you what: engraver, stone cutter, crafts dwarf, glassmaker. What do we got here?
Oh, one day you'll have to do an Alice one.
An Alice.
So you'll have like Cheshire and Hatter.
Right, we've got some dwarven children here. Which one of these do we want to be Oaths a little? I mean, we could check to see if Oathslot... Oathslot's in here, right? Does Oathslot have any kids? It could be your own parent. It would be like Dark. We just started watching that. Well, we're nearly at the end of season 2, but... Oh,
Yeah,
God.
no spoilers.
Yeah, no spoilers. It's good. It's really good. I recommend it. Where were we? Looking for Oathslot, who doesn't appear to be in the fortress. Sort by name. There we go. No, there's no Oathslot. Interesting. And you haven't died. All right, well, we'll go with an Oathslotl. How about Rakust Vukarurvad? Or maybe Kubuk Deduk Nebel? Or Urist Sosadadil? Or the flashing Zalban Ded Ukluslem, playing with a copper toy boat. I tell you what, let's go with Urist, this one here. 8 years old. Urist, ivory wall no longer. You are now Oaths a little. No, that's not how it's spelled. There we go. Oaths a little. Now, relations, mother, father, Erith Nolnish. Not anymore. By way of retro inheritance, you are now Oathsalot. Ah, you didn't see that coming, did you, Oathsalot? Ah, now you're trapped. Trapped by your child. There we go. And Domas Released Fault is your spouse. So we'll see who ends up getting that dwarf. We'll see. Got to delete Oathsalot from the list and also do Renfield as well. Boom, boom, boom. For now, we'll pick just a placeholder for Renfield. Stone carver, engraver. I think I might go with the engraver. Or no, you wanted a builder. Strictly speaking, there aren't any builders. It's kind of a job for all. So I think stone carver's making bricks. The engraver's going to be out there doing it in situ. I'll go with the stone carver. That's the closest we've got to a proper builder mason. Here we go. The 78-year-old Sigun Katun Rithlut is that no longer. They are now Renfield. I'll leave the year out for now. Again, revisions available. Let me have a quick sip of my coffee. Okay, how much have they brought now? Another 100 items. We can trade again. I could just give them all of this shit. I don't want any of it. It's only worth £1,000. Let's type in steel. Oh, you absolute bucket full of fart knockers. Trade. There we go. Let's do this again. Bam, bosh, biddly, bing, bong, boodle, blah, blah. There we go. So not chains. Click in here. S-T-E-E-L. That's a Y. S-T-E-E-L. So, steel spear. Wait, I haven't even marked anything up for trade, and I'm already... Okay. Steel bolts. Oh, I see. That's their profit, not mine. So, steel spear. Nope, can't have that. Steel anvil. Can't have that without going yellow. So the bolts are actually spiked steel bolt. They're the only thing we can get with this. That's fine though. Let's just trade it. Bosh. Yep. Go for it. And then we'll see what they bring next. There's still 1,269 items to trade, so presumably they'll find something of value in that lot. Excuse me, burping. Okay. These been constructed yet? No. But then again, the trade situation is going to... I could move all this stuff, couldn't I? Just sitting here on the floor. All the tatty old crap. Maybe it's time to start thinking about putting together some military dwarves, a bit of a training. We could actually make the barracks, because this was ultimately intended to be a barracks, but I feel like we could do that. This still has function as a storeroom. Oh, did anybody smooth out the farm? They have not touched it. Does it need to be smooth, really? Because I'm only going to cover it in mud. It feels like they're just not going to benefit from it being... Yeah. Let's take that one off the table. Let them get on with other stuff, because it's not going to make any difference if the ground's smooth underneath. Hello, further reading. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. I like the statues around the trade depot. Thank you very much. I must admit, the thing that I like more about my trade depot, personally, is the... Here we go. The actual nice uniform stone brickwork around the outside, and the colour complement, or at least I think complementary colouring of the... is it bauxite? No, it's cinnabar. Of the cinnabar blockwork that it's made of. That's my favourite things about it. Pardon me. We've got a nice little green... for the first time, this fortress is the first fortress in about 10, 15 years where I've used clear glass ever. And so now I'm going pretty mental with it. I've been building drawbridges, coffins, the cemetery, full clear glass. Lovely. Very nice. From coffins all the way up to floors. It's good. Well, down, I suppose, technically. Well, unless you're on the lower floor, then it is up. But you'd call it a ceiling. Well, actually, there's a void between the two, usually, isn't there? You get the ceiling, then the floor. Whatever. Enough distinction fluffing. Caravans must be spreading tales of how aesthetically pleasing it is. Yeah, well, they're not getting further in to see the truly glorious bits, like the mist generator and all that kind of stuff. They are also carrying away, like, a lot of tatty old clothes and just... bone craft. I mean, actually, I'm thinking, I was about to say a little tut made of bones, and then I realised quite a few of these are masterwork examples of their craft. So perhaps they're not calling it tut. It's a load of old tat. That's what it is. Rubbish. Pile of gubbins. It's a nice pastime to head to the cemetery to watch your ancestors decompose. Yeah, in their lovely glass coffins. Oh, not yet. Not yet. Come on. Disney's grip will loosen soon enough. I'm pretty sure Snow White is this far from entering the public domain, right? If Steamboat Willie's plopped out the other end of the copyright nightmare, then old Snow White won't be long behind. Excuse me. Here we go. Lots of Allanite mechanisms in here. They're not doing the removals. Okay, they shouldn't be, though, because they're preoccupied with the training. That's the important thing to remember. Training? Trading. They're trying to get everything hauled down here quick enough to be taken away. And things need to be moved significantly closer. Where are you going? No job. Okay. Interesting. What about you? Where are you going? Bringing item to depot. Vukar Spray Anvil. Oh my goodness. Bringing an item to the depot. What are you bringing, Edem? Edem Febsezuk, the glassmaker. Or Edem Aroslap. Nice. So what are you bringing? I bet he's going to get seeds. He's gone to get the apricot pits or something. Look at that, a little frolic in the in the waterfall for a second. That's very nice. Self-pity after leading an unexciting life for so long. Well, sir, you're about to be drafted into a very fancy military unit, so I wouldn't worry too much. I'll be making sure everybody gets a little bit of training and a very fancy outfit to wear when they're doing that training. It's going to be great. I know, glass coffin, it just... I haven't been doing it for that long, but as soon as I thought of it, I was like, oh yes, that is pretty dwarfy. I mean, sure, Tolkien never did that, but Tolkien absolutely hated Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. In fact, he hated Disney, which is, fair enough. Disney was an anti-Semite, borderline, maybe not borderline, Nazi. And so, he was, unlikable, dislikable, maybe probably more of a better phrase. But, yeah, he thought that he did dwarves dirty. Did dwarves dirty, sorry. A dirty, that's not how you say it. You don't do a dirty. Or do you? Maybe you do a dirty. Oh, they're leaving soon. Let's quickly get the trade out of the way. Where have they gone? Here we are.
It's usually the dirty, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not a dirty, unless you're a baby. I've done a dirty. I've done a poo-poo.
Don't do that, kids. I've done this shit.
I've done a shit. I've blocked the bog. So they've only brought 703 value worth of stuff, so we can't really afford anything made of steel, which is a bit of a shame, but never mind. Let's have a little look, see if there's anything we can get that's worth getting. A bag of dimple dye. Yeah. Dimple dye. Sounds like something out of a Kojima game. Pigtail sheet. Yeah, let's get a pigtail sheet. Let's start our book writing odyssey. Here we go. Boom. Thank you, and I will now free the trader. No trader required. Everybody, get out of here. In fact, let's go to the moving trade goods and say... click to... Nothing is going to the depot now. Cease your hauling. There we go. Good stuff. Right, we need this sorted. Actually, even more than that, I think I need to begin the great bedroom transition. That little dormitory. Sure, maybe people are forming relationships in the small hours as they chat, but I don't think... If anyone's got a bit squeamish about cheating as well, look away now, because I'm about to do a massive auto dump all over your values. Here we go. Boom. I don't know why I stuck it in there. What use is it there? Take it up to where they're going to actually use the damn stuff. Don't cheat a little bit. Stick the whole thing in. There we go. Fuck it. Right, where were we? I was... Bedrooms. Here we go. Going to put some floors in for a start. I've put a lot of granite orders in here. I know I wanted earthenware bricks in every room, but we aren't making earthenware bricks fast enough, and we have a lot of granite blocks. Look at this. 25 granite blocks. Can I get it? I'm almost certain I can. GR. There we go. 250 granite blocks in stock. What's that? That's going to be... plenty to put floors in these bedrooms, because now I've stopped being quite as insane as I was and using dwarf's preferences for the entire floor. I'm now just giving them a little accent block of the material they prefer, and that seems to work wonders. Seems to work absolute wonders. Only 4 more rooms can have granite floors. That's fine. Damn it, granite. I love you. Oh, thank you very much. And I've just realised I need to make sure that the granite block rooms have their entryways. I know I'm slightly off, but you've seen the cables around the back of that, right? I can't just turn the camera. I suppose I could actually move this way, but there's a table leg. Ayah! What have I done? Oh, yeah, there we go. Boom. Granite blocks. Here we go. Just a few more to go in. I'm glad I caught myself before using them all up, because I did have a nice round number to go in the rooms, but then they'd have all been left with their little entry corridors unflawed. And who wants a rough, unflawed entry corridor? Not me. Not me. I want block work. Yeah, smooth block work. And holy shit, it's just enough, apart from this one here, but that's fine, because we'll just put the last granite block in and bosh, done. Just got to wait for them to build it all, and it's a matter of time. Hang on a sec, I've got some pasta here. Quite hot, though. I can wait. Oh. Oh. Excuse me chewing into the microphone. Let me just mute this. There we go. All the pasta's gone down my neck. Although that makes it sound like I've just tipped a can of spaghetti hoops down my front. I mean, it's on the inside. It's been swallowed. Just in case you were having trouble interpreting that. Ah, come on, guys. That granite block does not need to be left there. Let's bring it up to here and... Oh. Course it's wanted. Course it's being used. Right, I need to figure out the most sensible way to flood this. If I just open this gate here, that is going to cause, I suspect, what have we got? 2,000 total power and 900. So we need at least half of these to still continue turning. And I think if I take the water after the power, it's just gone. Oh, sorry, before the power, it's just gone. So I need to tap my supply after this point. So it needs to come through here. Oh, but then it's going to be a fucking pain in the ass to seal up, isn't it? Okay, so we're going to dig a little hole. We're going to get Diggy Wiggy. Please, my dwarves, start digging me a hole. Diggly wiggly hole. Like that. Okay. It's going to come up to here. Yeah. Can I then... I was going to say pump from here, but then that's going to divert water before it even goes into the system and cause like a big stall of the water wheels. Everything will stop. It just won't work. What's this? Oh, the merchants have gone. That's fine. Okay, do I want this? Or do I just accept the fact that this is going to stall the system for a bit? The water will stop coming in. I can manually pump the system, I suppose. Oh, fuck it. Let's just see what happens. Where's the gate? That one. Surface inlet. Rhyolite lever. Outflow. Oh, well, hey, hang on. I've just realised I haven't even built these bridges here. They need to get done. They seem to have the jobs, so that's good. I don't know how I can prioritise this, actually. That's a bit of a problem. I do have a lot of other jobs on the go at the moment that might be distracting my dwarves somewhat. I say somewhat, a lot. Incredibly. Catastrophic distraction. What have we got here? Still got that eagle in there. I would have thought that someone would have come up and snapped that up for a pet pretty quickly, but apparently not. Dwarves don't really care about pet eagles. No one wants it sat on their shoulder. Mind you, if you're that much smaller than an adult human, maybe the eagle represents a legitimate threat of being abducted. I don't know. Is that the right word? Abducted by an eagle? That implies that you've sort of been taken and kept as opposed to eaten. That's not an abduction. Cannibals, or do cannibals abduct people? I mean, yes they do, now that I think about it. I mean, it's rare, not unheard of, but rare to get a volunteer. I have to assume. I have no evidence one way or the other, but I feel confident in my assumptions there. This is going to take forever to finish, isn't it? I'm just going to have to sit here gibbering away. Do I start assigning some of these bedrooms? I really should, shouldn't I? Because at the moment, there's only 2 bedrooms in the entire fortress. So that's a bedroom. All of those bedrooms. This one doesn't have a door, so there's an issue with that. But they're both bedrooms. Done. Let's add the door. Door. There we go. And then now we can make it a bedroom. Done. Good. Okay, this one can have a door as well. There we go. There we go. Okay, good stuff. So some of these are now actual bedrooms, so people can move in. If they have preferences or are sad, we can put things on their display pedestal that they'll like. That'll be handy. We still have 2 dwarves who are unimpressed with the fortress, so we need to get them up on side. But I'm sure that will happen once we give them extravagant bedrooms. Unless they're, you know, congenitally miffed. Perhaps they're just born that way. Born unimpressed. Okay. Still waiting for a lot of granite blocks to be moved. Probably best not to pile on any more jobs, but you know how it is. You look around the fortress and see things that you want doing and can't help yourself. Ah, excellent. That's been disassembled. We don't need that anymore. Let me build another one on top. Workshop, furnaces, magma glass furnace, and we'll make it out of iron bars to keep with the theme. There we go. Now we have a nice setup. Are the children all happy? They're always good candidates for being perpetual balls of rage. That is a good point. Let's take a little look. Let's sort by happiness. And our 2 most meh dwarves are actually adults. And in fact, if we look down the list, the children are all but one, ecstatic. They are in a state of emotional ecstasy.
Do you remember that one that went completely mad?
Yeah. Well, there's always fucking one. I'm already worried of keeping an eye on Kubuk here. Kubuk dead Uknebel, the dwarven child. They're not quite ecstatic, which in this fortress is a little bit unimpressive. Mind you, most people in this fortress are sort of like the just happy. Is that what it's called? Pleased. Happy.
Content.
And ecstatic. The yellow ones, are they content? Let's have a quick look. They are content. That face doesn't look content. That face looks...
That is getting annoyed.
Annoyed. Slightly neutral. I would have the first green one be content, but oh well. Never mind. I'm chewing pasta again. I'm sorry. Let me mute the microphone a sec. Exactly. Yellow is a meh colour. In the traffic lights it is anyway. Stop! Go! Those are the 3 colours of the traffic lights. Although I'm not sure I should characterise the meaning of the amber light as whatever. Whatever! Go on, do what you want, whatever, you know. Where am I putting my metal workers? Because this forge can't stay here anymore. A nice magma kiln's got to go here. So we can produce an almost machine gun-like production line of things. What are they called? What are we making? What am I even making out of metal? Bricks, sorry. I'm talking about kilns. Bricks, that's what I want to make. I want to fire them out all over the place. Let's get some floors in here made out of earthenware bricks because we can. There we go. Another earthenware bricks there. Another one there. Can I... Is that been uninstalled? No. And nor is that. There's still 2 more sets of bars to be uninstalled, but that's fine. I thought the 3 colours of the traffic lights were go faster, and is anyone actually looking if I just ignore this? Oh my goodness me, heavens above. Chaos in the streets around you. Madness. Insanity. Let me just try adjusting this camera a bit. Which way do I need to turn it? My hand is here, and I want to go more towards that way. So I want to turn the camera towards my hand. Yeah, let's give it a go. No, you fucking dummy.
Oh dear.
There we go. The other way. The other way. Jesus. There we go. Now I'm a bit more central. That's nice, isn't it? Okay. So, am I disassembling the magma forge? Are we building anything in it? Lead blocks. Oh my god, is that the only order we've got left going at the moment? We've probably got enough of those already to do the build I wanted, but we'll leave it. We'll wait till they've finished making those, and then we'll relocate the forges and the smelteries. In actual fact, how about we do? So this set of squares here is where it is. So we're going to want one there. Actually much higher priority. There we go. So, am I putting one right next to it? Sure, let's do that. And then, and then there's another smeltery here. Another one there, and then the forge can be at the end. We'll have two of those somewhere. Cool. But these need to be dug out first. That's the important thing. Right. Back to the farm, I think. Oh, now they've dug this. Okay. We might need to channel this from above, actually. Can I do that? If I channel here, that would break this wall. That's no good. It's very difficult to figure out what to do here. If I'm going to breach this, do I put the drawbridge here so this can fill up a bit, and then we can sort of bloof, 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 and just do it in tranches? I don't know. First of all, we'll get all this crap out of here. Get this crap out of here! There we go. God, one of these days I'll set hotkeys up. It always just feels like such a big move. Bit of a power play, you know. Bit of a willy-waving manoeuvre. Excuse me with some pasture. I'm just going to smash through a bit of this. Hold on. There we go. I've almost finished chewing it. Almost. I'm trying. Well, am I trying as hard as I could? What does trying really hard on a stream look like? Is it like forcing every word out?
Like you're having a tum tip.
Well, that is trying hard, isn't it? If you need it, or if you're having trouble.
Not for streaming.
No, if you're streaming, you don't need to squeeze. Oh, I went there. It's horrible to think about. But I suppose that's my stream really in a nutshell, isn't it? That's my stream sometimes in a nutshell. Although Kel might argue that that's just how I am. She's what everyone's like watching this and going, "Oh, his stream persona, it's so well cultivated," and she's sitting there going, "Oh, fucking hell, this never stops." Yeah, well, you know, you made your bed, and now you're stuck with me. Where were we? Putting that away because I didn't need it in the first place. So I could do fortifications in there. Oh, I'm just going to build another drawbridge across this construction bridge. It's going to lift that way. Yeah, no, that way. We're going to build it across there. Lovely. And I'm going to make it out of... Oh, I don't know. BLOCK. How many blocks have I got? Let's make it out of rhyolite blocks because we got so lots of rhyolite blocks. Oh, rhyolite. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? I've had adverts like forced into my brain like worms. Maybe that's what they are. Maybe they're actual brain worms. Memes. Meme worms. Now that does sound like a Kojima thing. Kojima's Dune. Imagine that. Imagine one of the most convoluted book plots in the world ever being given to Hideo Kojima, not known as a man who... You wouldn't approach him for a project to abridge things. You're not coming up and going, Mr. Kojima, is there any way you could make this shorter for me, please? No, that's not going to work that way. He's going to expand it, extend it. He's going to go, it needs to be longer. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe he'll do something else. Who knows? I'm really looking forward to Death Stranding 2, it has to be said. I really enjoyed the first one. And I wasn't sure I would, you know. When I bought it, I was like, this is an act of faith, Mr. Kojima. Do not deny me my faith. And turns out it was good. There we go. This bowl of pasta is probably going to take me over an hour to eat like this. So next time I have a break, next time I take a pee break, I will also have an attempt to eat it as fast as possible.
Yeah.
What?
Please leave comments for more unsuitable food I can give him during his stay.
Oh, go away. Stop. You're turning up with crisps and crusty bread and... You try the English mouthful of bangers. Dear, oh dear. Have some Pop Rocks. There's some stream food for you. The worst. Okay, I thought they would get on with doing this farmland a bit faster, but there seems to be some sort of... Yeah, there seems to be some sort of nonsense occupying my dwarves. What are they doing? What are they doing and why? Whoa, excuse me. Back up to the surface. Let's just check to see if the miasma workshop's been fitted with everything. Got stairs. People can get in. Ceiling is sealed. Yeah, I think this is all good. You can get in and out. Everything is fine. The miasma issue has been solved. Sure, there's a little bit of a trek between where the food is stored and where the animals are butchered, but, well... You can stick your complaints so far up your bum that they will never see the sun. Anyway, that doesn't have to go far, to be honest, does it? Or does it? I don't know. I mean, how much light are we talking here? Is there anyone willing to have a lux meter fitted in their small intestine for me to test this theory? How much light penetrates into one's booty? How far... You could draw like a comparative, as a ratio, you could compare the depths of oceans to buttholes and find out what the ratio between them is. Like, how far do you have to go into one before all the sunlight is gone? Oh, God. I signed up the other day. Blind DM'd me on Discord, and he said, oh, you're going to sign up for this thing. There's a charity stream where it's like a succession fort. Everybody passes on the save and continues. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'll sign up for that. Sounds like fun. Why not? Went to the sign-up form. Hello, Manaway. Welcome back. I went to the sign-up form, and they said, go to the Discord. And I went to the Discord. I looked at it, said, this is a PG-13 Discord. Keep it clean. And I was like, blind?
Uh-oh.
What have I signed up for? Is this going to be difficult? I don't think it'll be difficult. I managed to keep it clean enough on the Kit Fox podcast. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Fingers crossed, anyway. If I can avoid swearing most times, I can do it. I'll just pretend... Oh, no, I was going to say I'll pretend someone's in the room who I wouldn't swear in front of, and there is absolutely nobody in this world I wouldn't tell to fuck off. I can't think of anybody. Come on, dig it out. I've got to put some pillars in here. Actually, I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to leave these spaces bare, and we'll put pillars in them once we've actually got some of the other jobs finished. Relatively speaking... Oceanically, you're barely piercing the surface. Light's pretty much totally absorbed by 60 meters. And the typical oceanic depth is around 3 to 4 kilometers. Oh my goodness. I don't know what that says to the ratio. I will have to come up with the inappropriate fictional characters to name dwarves then. Yes, fictional characters are okay. Some, like, nice, real people, maybe. Perhaps. Or, you know. But I'm going to try steering away from the dwarves named after serial killers. We're not completely abandoning serial killers as a topic, but
Yeah, you get a bit sniffy around them, don't you?
it's weird. I just remember the feeling. Me and a friend, Dead Doberman is his online name. We rented a pair of DVDs years ago in his old flat. We sat down to watch a double bill of a movie about John Wayne Gacy, followed by a movie about Ted Bundy. And after the first film, we looked at each other and we were obviously both, our skin was crawling. We were both like, oh my God. It wasn't like, they were technically, in quotation marks, horror movies, but really, they were more like disgust movies. They weren't like graphically violent or everything, but just the story of John Wayne Gacy is so fucking creepy. And we decided to go on to one more. And then about a quarter or halfway through the Ted Bundy one, he was driving across America with a dead girl in his car, and the music that played was like really sort of like, oh, what a funny, silly scene. And I was sitting there thinking, that girl's parents are still alive. They could potentially see this. This is fucking horrible. And I have not watched a thing about a serial killer since, apart from an episode or two of that Dharma series that I accidentally watched because Kel had it on. But
Yeah, I have never had love watching programs like that.
but I can't stomach it. In a fictionalized environment, I'm happy with anything. But you know, there's I don't know, some stuff. Make a documentary. Tell us the facts. Don't fucking get someone to pretend to be the guy and like reenact the shit. That's not fucking cool. I don't want to. I don't care. Fuck these people. Not the victims. You know. But serial killers, you know, seedy shit. Anyway, where was I? There's a controversial hot topic take right there, isn't it? Serial killers bad, scoundrel, fuck off. What's wrong with you? Oh my God. Oh God. So green glass grates are now being made, which means that the glass bottleneck has been well and truly finished. Floors are coming in down here. Okay, some rooms are getting completed. That's not too bad. Let's put doors on those as well. Excuse me, hiccuping. We've only got so many doors. What's that? 6 after this. Put one there. No, actually don't. Wait till they're actually finished. When they've got a full floor in, then it can have a door.
Full floor for a door.
If you liked it, then you should have put a floor on it.
With a door on it.
A door on it. You should have put a door on it. That sounds like a weird way to put things. No, I'm not going to say it out loud. I have a phrase in my mind, but it's just I can't. It'll make me look stupid if I say it out loud. And again, what the hell am I doing here if not making myself look a bit stupid? Still not built either of these. They seem very reluctant to construct at the depths. People have picked these jobs up. I'm cancelling them. There we go. Does that cancel the whole job? Holy shit. That's no good. There we go, that's better. That might get built now. Fingers crossed. And then we'll be able to allow some water in and we'll see what goes on. Mind you, they prefer to do jobs higher up than they do low down, so... And maybe these jobs will distract it for a while as well. You can put the floor in here. That's definitely something that can go in. And the walls. Construction wall. Hollow, please. There we go. I would like it made out of... What are we making the bottom out of? Everything else has been clear glass blocks. Let's have a look and see what glass we've got. 11 clear glass blocks. It's not enough to do the walls. So maybe we don't do clear glass at the bottom floor. I mean, maybe I could make the walls out of lead as well. Don't have that many lead blocks. No, the floor needs going in before I do the thing, if I'm going to use lead blocks. Construction floor. Like that much. What's that? 21 lead blocks. Boom. Okay, so that's lead blocks in. Now we make the walls. And that needs 24. I can do it with earthenware bricks. I could do it with copper. Could do it in gold. Let's sort by what we've got most of. I should use rhyolite blocks, really. We've got so much of that. Yeah, I will. We'll only do it glass on the higher levels so that they have trouble climbing it. Presumably. I don't know that's actually true. I don't like the look of that little single bit of malachite here. What's that all about? Why are we using malachite blocks? Get out of here. Dig it out. Thank you very much. There we go. It's just me, or is the music really absent? Oh, I haven't turned it on, that's why. Jesus, hang on. There we go. Now you can hear the music from the game. Do you like that? Is that better? Other than the dead silence when I don't say anything? It's nice to have a little musical bed to fill the silence, isn't it? It's good. Right, carry on, dwarves. Carry on, my wayward dwarves. There'll be walls when you are... Okay, we've lost track of that one completely. Ah, Guitar Hero, what have you put in my head? I really want them to get on with building this. The farm can be very useful. We can start... once we're a political entity, we'll be able to make much more detailed requests of the traders, and we'll be able to ask for things like... bladeweed seeds, for example. That's something I really want to get in. Shame we can't ask for specific animals. I'd like rattlesnakes. Or any venomous snake, really. Cobras. Adders. Mamba. Is it black mamba? Poisonous it is, isn't it? It's famous. Famously poison. No, venomous, rather. Poisonous. Duh. What are we doing here? This room needs repurposing for something, doesn't it? With a set of rooms, rather. We're keeping the pigs here. And the chickens over here, although both the roosters have died. Ah, they've come to snuff the rooster. Oh, yeah, and he fucking died. Okay. So maybe we just move the pigs over here and this side can become something other than farm? Yeah. Pig. There you go. Cool. So all the pigs have been brought over there. We should really put that cougar on a chain in the doorway, shouldn't we? Because otherwise it's just sort of sitting in the cage languishing. It's not doing anything. So, with that in mind, cages and restraints. Let's put a rope / chain out here and stick it where? Here? Yeah. And one there? Yeah, go on. Let's have... No, you can't put it there. There's a slope. Can't build a chain on a slope. That's insane. There we go. Insane in the mem chain. There we go. I've got rid of the slopes either side, so we can put some doodahs in there. That'll be fine. It's all fine. What other stockpiles do I need up here? We've got green glass portals, enormous green glass corkscrews, hatches, pipes, weapon racks, armor stands. No armor stands. There's an oversight. How did that happen? I ran out of space. That's why it happened. Armor stands. There we go. Custom furniture. All, none. Armor stands. Not artifact. Not masterwork. There we go. That'll do fine. What else have we got being made that needs somewhere to live? Or being made to order? That's the thing. We need to look at what's being made. None of the clothing can be done like that, so ignore that. Blocks, doors, tables, chairs, cabinets, boxes, terrariums. We do have a stockpile for that, so that's fine. Beds, display cases, pedestals. Coffins, but we want to store them down in the graveyard. Sand, no. Fruit, goblets, weapon racks, hatch covers. We've got those already in there. Still waiting for any of those musical instruments to be assembled. I think it's all based on the strings. We're not going to get any of them until we've got caverns. And that is it. Okay, so there's not much else in the way of storage required up here in this room. In fact, with a little bit of expansion, this room could become the storeroom and we could start making this into our barracks. We'll get round to it. We'll get round to it. All these blocks could probably be moved elsewhere. This room could do with neatening. Is this our only lever for sealing the fortress? It is, isn't it? I could probably do a better rationalisation of our lever system as well. Move them all into a central location near the dining hall, perhaps? Or on the other side of the hall du dining. Could put it up here, couldn't I? Just don't build a couple of these pieces of wall. There we go. Cancel construction. Make it a little deeper. Maybe don't do it on tier 1 dig. And then we can have a little lever room that goes off there, perhaps. Well, there's a little corridor there, and then we can put a lever room like there. No, because I'm thinking ahead. I'm going to want to put a corridor here. Uh-oh. Okay, and then that allows us to have this space available for use for rooms that will be on the other side of the waterfall. So anything in there requires a path through the waterfall. So that's the theory anyway. Does not need to be urgent. Tier 7, please. Wait until everything else is done and then we're sorted. Boom. Cool. Okay. Everything down here is looking okay. Yes. No one's working up. Nope, still not done. I thought they had been, but I don't know why. Chinchillas reverted to a wild state. We've made some potash. Oh, the camera's come back on. I'll leave this to go for a sec. Don't add any more jobs. Just be patient. Just be patient. And in fact, let's auto dump some of this crap away, right? It doesn't need to be here. Is there anything else I can pick up? All that marble. Look at that. That can come. That's not building material. That's chromite blocks. We'll deal with those another time. I'm more looking at random stone. There you go. It comes up here. And then here we've got these floor holes covered up and the bars removed. So floor, we're going to go there and there with earthenware bricks. Lovely. That is what's on the floor. Yep. And then we're going to channel out that. That we do want priority 1. Yeah, that's good. That'll get us 4 smelteries in. And then we have to deconstruct this anyway. So let's go. Let's go. No forge for a little while. That'll be good. I'm just going to have a quick grab of my pasta. One sec. I'll mute the microphone. I love how the music completely stops the second I mute the microphone to start chewing. Hello, Chunky Nut. You turned up at the perfect moment. I was displaying all of my streaming abilities at their peak. I was firing on all cylinders. Excuse me. There's magma smelter. Here we go. Let's stick that in. And I'm going to make it out of something else. Don't just randomly choose. I want to make it out of iron. Furnaces, magma smelter, press Z manually, which even though the last used thing was iron bars, there we go. One there, one there, one there. Oh, no, one there. There we go. Iron bars. Continue, and one there. It won't fit. Should fit. Oh, we're waiting for that to be built. Okay, that's fine. 3 smelteries is better than none, which is what we have at the moment. Hello, Findar. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. Nom nom nom. Excuse me. Just noticed one of the dwarves is a bit sad. Not happy with that. I bet everyone else got bedrooms and they didn't. Let's have a look at the bedrooms. Have any of these been... Yeah. Okay, so they've all been fully requisitioned by dwarves. This one needs all of its furniture putting in. Can I create templates for furniture or anything? Is that... I could have sworn there's like a design feature. Okay. Shape, transform, invert, stop placing key or all points. Mode, that was it. Fdig, channel, remove designation, remove ramps, remove constructions, stairs, ramp, smooth, engrave, building. Dig, channel, okay, that's gone all the way around again. There we go, dig. Okay. That's not there. I thought there was a thing where I could do like a template of furniture and just go boop and say, fill my room with a bed, 2 chests, 2 cabinets, and a display stand. Cabinets. Cabinets. I like cabinets, but they're cabinets. Pardon me. I shouldn't sit here watching this. Maybe I should cancel some of these because they're not going to happen imminently and they're going to cause massive delays elsewhere. I won't do so many huge designation swaths again. Anything that's already underway, I'll let finish, and the rest of it we'll wait on. Okay, let's look at the sad dwarf and find out why. Why are you so sad? It's Geshud Bossenrib, the crafts dwarf, currently organising a weaving demonstration. There is no specific information for this activity. Okay, why are you sad? I taught weaving. I'm very satisfied. He is in a constant state of internal rage after drinking water without a well in 152. He is bashful. A turnaround after wearing old clothing in 156. Okay, so he's had some issues. He's had some problems. He's got some clothing issues and a lack of water issue. What are his preferences? Let's have a look. Geshud. He likes rhyolite. Doable. Nickel silver. Probably doable. Lavender jade. Well, I doubt it. Crystal glass. Ugh, God, we can do that. Water buffalo horn. Yeah, we might be able to do that. Shaggy hair. Amber, the colour olive, warhammers, yaks for their shaggy hair, quarry bushes for their grey leaves, and the words of the wealth of jewels. Okay, he can't have giant polar bear for dinner, but we might be able to manage some blackberry wine. Wait, how old is... No, he's an adult. Do you... Kel,
What?
this is his... These are his... did you know? I might have just overreacting. Or does he have weird dietary requirements? It starts here. I think he might have some mother issues. This is worrying. Geshud sprayed gorges.
Although I too do like blackberry wine.
Yeah, I like blackberry wine as well, but, you know, I haven't had any human milk for quite some time.
No, and I haven't eaten a giant polar bear recently.
No. Well, you got to be careful not to eat the liver. You get vitamin A poisoning, it will kill you. Totally poisonous. Right, what am I building here? We're building another smelter, or am I going to put a forge there? Well, first things first, let's build 2 earthenware floor tiles here and here. And then once that's done, I can build another kiln there. Let's put a smeltery on that spot. Workshop, furnaces, magma smelter. In it goes, made of iron bars. Thank you very much. Very, very good. And in here, I'm going to want the stockpile where we put all of the like meltables, all of the armor we buy, all that kind of stuff. Anything that doesn't quite make the grade coming out of the furnaces, really. Because our military are only going to be wearing masterworks from the point where we start wearing, start using arms and armor. Excuse my chewing into the microphone again. I forgot to mute. And I've been so good with it. I've been so good with muting. Oh well. Never mind. Good to see that the lye is now coming out of the production line and staying nearby rather than going down to the food depot. I don't think lye has much practical use in a kitchen, does it? I don't know. I'm not a lye expert. A copper.
Liar.
I'm not a liar. I'm not a liar. Not what you would call a natural liar. Let's channel that area out there because that can be where the forge goes, and we can have another one in a minute as well. So yeah, there are two forges right at the beginning. That needs deconstructing rather than digging, but that's fine. And I do also need to fill out these squares here in the middle of the floor. Earthenware bricks. Earthenware bricks. Channel a hole in there. Great. There we go. Lovely. Oh, we can put the last kiln in. Workshop. Furnaces. Magma kiln. Here it goes. Iron. There we go. And then once this tile's in, we can put a furnace in. Or that's dug out. Either way. There we go. Magma forge. There we are. That's what we want. And we'll build that out of... Whoa, hey! Calm down. Build it out of what I want, not what I said I wanted a little while ago. Magma forge. There we go. Manually. Actually, actually, we could do the whole decorate the anvil to cheer up the person working with it, right? There's no reason why we can't do that. Then again, let's just use steel anvils for now. Generally, they are of a higher quality. There we go. A forge made of iron bars. Someone can come dig this, will be good. These tiles need redoing as well. We need some floor there. Once that's done, I think that's the entire forge and furnace area done. Very exciting, I'm sure you'll agree. Have I bottlenecked the sand by putting grates over the top? They can gather sand through a grate, right? It doesn't have to be bars. Grates and bars are functionally the same, except a grate can be decorated, whereas bars are just metal bars. I suppose you could decorate metal bars realistically, but it's not a consideration that was made by Dwarf Fortress, unusually. Oh, what have I done? I've screwed this up, and we can't open this now. We've got slosh. Fuck. There's earthenware here. Molten earthenware. How does that work? Let's just get me... Control H. We're going to stick it at the end of this tunnel, quickly. There we go. This is earthenware. Okay. Sure, I'll come back and check on that another time, see if it dries out into bricks or something. What's that? Sheep tallow, very different from earthenware. Okay. Cancels drink because of dangerous terrain. That's a bit of a worry. Ah, dear. Oh, they've put all of the things in here, so I can put the stockpile along there. Accept melting. There we go. So that'll take from anywhere. Custom property, Control M. It's a melting stockpile. We want everything of ammo at the moment. Just melt them all down. Armor. Everything that is not masterwork or artifact, just melt it. Usable or otherwise. Bars and blocks don't need melting, they've already been melted. Cloths, coins, finished goods, all apart from the masterwork and artifact. So basically anything made of metal that comes into the fortress that isn't masterwork or artifact will immediately be put into a pile for melting. Because why not? Ooh, actually, I need to say no other materials as well and make sure it's only metals. Shit. Finished goods. There we go. That's better. Cool. So we're in. We're good. So gems, leather, corpses, refuse. Is there any metal refuse? Don't think so. Sheets, stones, weapons and trap components. So all except for masterwork and artifact. And I would like no stone ones, no other material ones. That's good. Cool. I think that's everything made of metal in the fortress that isn't masterwork or better can get melted. Good. That is what we wanted. Oh, I've got hiccups now. That's perfect. Hiccuping, burping. All I need to do now is fart at the same time and I get the hat trick.
Oh, not while I'm right next to you.
What, you'd be proud of me if I hiccup, burp and fart? That's a lot of air just placed at once. Excuse me, chewing again. I've swallowed several twists of pasta completely unchewed. It's alright, it's doable. It's totally fine. Instead of rifling, why don't they make bullets twisty? Exactly. Exactly, they just haven't thought it through. Let's put another forge in, because now I've got the floor space to do so. Construction, workshop, magma forge. In you pop, Steel anvil, please. Made of iron bars. Bosh. I can walk away now because all of the orders are in place. However, I'm going to cancel both of these earthenware brick constructions. I'm going to get rid of these. Oh, they are picking them up for something else. The gypsum plaster bags are being moved. Huh. Interesting. The dwarves suspended the construction of the magma forge. And they've unsuspended it now, okay. So, do I have the melt metal object order still in place? I should have, but there's no guarantee. Melt. No, it's not there. Let's do it. So add MELT, melt a metal object. There we go. So we'll do that one at a time, get it done, and we can say if the amount of melt designated items is greater than 0, Bosh, melt one. And I don't think we need to check that for coal or anything because we're using magma. That's fine. So there we go. Everything that gets designated to be melted will be melted, which means that any metal stuff should end up getting hauled in here. Fingers crossed. And also, crucially, anything we make that doesn't meet Masterwork standards is going to end up in there as well and ultimately get melted back down again. To which end, maybe I should set some of my guys training. Get myself a skilled armor smith / weaponsmith. I believe a good way to dupe materials as well is to make spikes. So we could train everyone up on spikes until we've got like 10 Masterwork spikes. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go into the job orders. STEEL menacing steel spike. Yeah. We can use that. Forge a menacing steel spike. Just do it one at a time. There we go. And if the amount of steel bars is greater than 10, we don't want to use up the steel bars, and the amount of menacing steel spikes is fewer than 10 as well. Yeah, that's fine. So they'll just they won't keep making them and making them. They'll stop once we've got 10 Masterworks at least. That's the theory. That's the hope. We could also do that with spiked balls, and we could do it with leggings too. Maybe I should do some leggings. I don't know how many steel bars we have on hand for melting. It won't be long until we have some more though, because there's iron anvils going in. Can I make steel using my smelteries? We need refined coal. Oh. Interesting. So I need to go to my wood burner and request the same order as I have for ash for coal. So let's do that. COAL. Make charcoal. There we go. And if we come down here, we're only doing that one at a time. And I would do it if the amount of logs is greater than 10 and the amount of refined coal is less than 10. There we go. And then we won't ever have a runaway situation where we burn every tree and turn it into coal, and we'll always have something to cut down in the future. There'll always be trees to burn. Hopefully. Hopefully. Right, so we've set them to melt stuff. We've told them to make iron spikes or steel spikes. I've told them also to make coal. Should I tell them to keep... No, I can't tell them to keep making steel because we don't have iron ore, do we? Unless we've got hematite suddenly that I didn't see. Oh, we have hematite. Interesting. Interesting. What can I do in terms of ore in here? If I type in smelt. Okay, so I have to specify the ores in here. So... I don't think that's worth doing in there. We can just set this to smelt stuff as it comes. Can you, if the ores go in there, will they get smelted instead of melted? Will that work? That's... Oh, fuck, I cleared all the settings. Oh, you fart shard. Ay, 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 ay. Here we go again. All other materials, none. No artifacts or masterworks. That's all good. Bars, blocks, cloths, finished goods. All. No gems. No other materials. None of the good stuff. Good. Furniture. Likewise, blah, 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 blah. Weapons, that's the other one. Except we want to take out these bits and bobs. Boom, 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 boom. Lovely. Now, stone. I am going to say, let's also put gold nuggets in there. Because we've got a few of those. And apparently some hematite. And we'll see if those get turned into metal, into bars, through the smelting orders, or not. Because it's not technically melting something, is it? But does putting a melt order on a piece of stone... Actually, I could do that, couldn't I? Can you do that? I can just check. I can find a piece of hematite and see if I can put melt orders on it. You can't. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Let's take those out. Boom. There we go. Saved. Okay, so... what to do? Do I want to intervene with anything at the moment? Not really. We don't seem to be getting that much sand. And they're supposed to collect sand every day. But we got plaster. I think these might actually be preventing sand collection. It's not telling me that we can't collect sand though, is it? It's still going. I've just noticed there's an unsmoothed floor piece there. I should put another altar in and remove that one so we can smooth the floor. Furniture. Offering place. There we go. That can go in there and there and there. Wonderful. Was there another temple that I wanted? I could have sworn I agreed to another religious temple. Why are you not happy? That's worrying, but we'll let it slide for now. I can't believe I didn't check these and put them in the proper positions. These are all in the right row, but these two I just went, yeah, I'll dig that. Oh, I'll do it, no problem. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. Excuse me. Hiccuping away. Okay, so we're getting... iron anvils getting melted. Menacing steel spikes are getting done. I'm going to jump the gun and mark them for melting before they've even gone into the stockpile here. In fact, there's an idea. Steel. Okay. Ammunition, steel bolts. Melt. Anvils. Yeah, melt them all. Go. Bars don't need melting. Chains can't melt that apparently. Shields, bucklers can melt those. Trap components, they're already being melted. Weapons, the steel picks. No, I don't think we'll melt those. It's nice to have picks. Picks are a sacred object. We can't melt those down. No matter the quality. Even the crudest pick functions. It is utterly heretical to destroy a pick. Cancels may cache need logs. Okay. That's fine. Logs can be acquired, I believe. I think we might need to be a bit less precious about cutting down fruit trees, though. In fact, let's do the auto chop. GUI auto chop. There we go. Boom. So we're doing wood cutting. Hide burrows with no trees. Don't worry about that. Unusable logs in stock 0. Approximate logs left in accessible trees. Total trees designated 7. Approximate logs from designated trees 21. Okay, we've harvested 74 trees in total. Target number of logs is 200. Where's the bit where I say don't do fruit trees or whatever? Protect trees that produce brewable items. Off, off, off. There we go. Whatever. Just chop those fuckers down. We ain't elves. We need coal. Otherwise, there's no steel. Don't even think twice about it, whatever it is. To be honest, I mean, we're getting enough. We're going to have a hard time cutting down all the fruit trees because we've already preferentially cleared all the non-fruit bearing trees anyway. So any saplings that are growing are going to end up being fruit trees. Ah, lovely fruit trees. Did we put those ropes in? We did not. Let's get those ropes in place. One there and one there. Anywhere else I want to put chains? We could set up a prison, but we're not really in dire need of one, are we? It's not like we've got anybody who needs restraining. Although I've got my eye on this person here getting sadder and sadder. How dare you? How dare you be so bloody sad? I need to deconstruct that because that's clearly a granite room and not a earthenware room. An earthenware room, sorry. Silently placing doors, excuse me. Getting them in. There we go. And then we want to put beds in those rooms as well. We've done doors, so furniture, bed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I haven't put walls into these rooms yet, have I? I've just put the floors in. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. It's okay though. Put some more furniture in. Chests. Everyone gets 2 chests. Good. Good. I think that covers everybody. And then everyone's also going to want a lovely pair of cabinets. 1 or 2 there. 2 there. 2 there. 2 there. Yep, you get the picture. It's 2s. Cool. Okay, cabinets. Everyone wants a pedestal as well, don't they? Furniture display stand. So we'll put one in. Oh. Okay. I won't use display cases because they've unfortunately got green glass windows in these ones, so they're a little bit, I would say, dysfunctional. You want a clear glass panel for a display case, but hey-ho. Is that everything? Can I have one in there as well? 2 more pedestals which can go in rooms, but to be honest, we don't have any rooms for them to go in just yet. There we go. All good. Okay. Oh, you copyright infringement. Oh! It's all right. Just a ringtone. Just a few seconds of ringtone will be fine. Do I want to make these out of microcline, these two pillars? I do, but not until these... Ah! Ooh. Ah, nice. Okay, so this drawbridge, crucially, needs to be on a different switch from the others. So, this one here, link lever, that one is going to be linked to that one and that one. Farm outflow. There we go. That's what we want on that one. Yeah, hold on a sec. I'm just going to take a quick pee break. I'll be back in a moment. Hello, sorry about that. Let me get back into the action. Camera on for a moment. Right, they've linked this up. Yeah. No, not this one. It's coming though. It will be linked. It shall be linked. Okay, we're now knowledgeable chinchilla trainers. That's handy. I also want to do the farm inflow lever, so we'll put that one there. Construct a lever. There we go. We'll be able to sort that out nice and easy. Let's also, while I'm thinking about it, put in some microcline block walls. There you go. We're actually quite low on microcline blocks now. Excuse me. Maybe we'll have to mine a bit out. There's a lot around just to be dug up, but block-wise, it hasn't been made yet.
See you in a minute.
See you in a bit. Love you. Mwah. There we go. Okay. So... don't want to put doors on there? In a bit. It's just a work area at the moment. Nothing too exciting's happening here. We'll smarten it up down the line. We'll figure something out. Okay. Going down again. I'm not seeing a big backlog of sand. I'm concerned that we haven't been collecting it. And again, there's no cancellation. We're getting cancellation based on wood, but not based on sand. So we'll ignore the sand for now. Sand and clay, just ignore, because they'll get on with doing what they're doing. I would expect to see more grates appearing here if we were not bottlenecked. It's all fine. This is all safe. This is all safe, yeah. I could take these stairways down as well, actually. Let's do that. Don't need those anymore. Actually, we might need to fix stuff on the roof. Let's not take away our roof access. It'll just be a mess if we do that. Okay. 2 people not particularly happy now. Not very happy about that. Quite concerned, in fact. Do I want the green glass pots to end up going in here? I don't know if I do. Because that would be handy to have them used for food and wine. He says, spitting into the microphone. Disgusting. We do need more. We haven't got this. We haven't got any blade weed or dye or anything at the moment. So let's not get too carried away. Once the farm's going, then we can start worrying about whether or not we've got dyes and stuff like that. Oh, an emu and a deer. Several emu, in fact. We'd better get training them. Emus and deer. So you can have any trainer, you can have any trainer, you can have any trainer, and you can have any trainer. I'm concerned the emu will be quite dangerous, but we'll see what happens. They've probably got quite a kick on them, I would say. Okay. I was going to place a steel spike stockpile here, but I realise now that I'm probably better off just leaving it, because we only want Masterwork steel spikes and they'll end up in here. So we will see them. Actually, quickly, no bins. Please don't put bins in the Masterworks, unless they are Masterworks themselves, in which case technically I will allow bins in the Masterwork pile. But unless they are themselves Masterworks, I will be furiously angry. Do I want to use this space for anything now? It's just sitting here underneath the pasture. We are denuding the surface pretty quickly, I have to say. We may need to extend our pasture lands quite dramatically. And again, maybe once the caverns have been breached, we'll be able to open up some other stuff. Be able to have some indoor farming, indoor pasture where the ground stuff will regrow. The ground stuff. Oh my god. Nearly completely incapable there. Oh, why you gotta save right now, Dwarf Fortress? Couldn't you wait? It's the year 160. This is our 10th year. The fortress has been going for a decade in dwarf terms. It's quite exciting. Don't think I've done one that's lasted that long. Well, actually, no, that's not true. The last one lasted for ages as well, didn't it? But this is the quickest decade I think I've ever experienced in Dwarf Fortress. They've gone right through it real quick. Real fast, like. Come on, save. I can't even look around the map while you're doing this. That would be much more fun if the game just paused and you could look around while the save is going on. Well, never mind. I think it's because I've done a bit of it AFK. Like, there's been at least 3 separate occasions where I've had the game running off stream just to get large construction jobs finished. We've not been attacked yet, but I think largely we can not worry about that because I haven't taken the political status from the mountain home. Once I do that, they will, start sending people to attack us. Okay, we know a few things about emu training now, which means it is time to go to the auto butcher. Auto butcher, auto butcher. Let's have a look. Cats, chinchillas, emus. There we go. I'm afraid emus, you are a 0 pop row. Buzzards get to live. Grizzly bears get to live. Eagles get to live. Cougars get to live. Unicorns get to live. And giant jumping spiders get to... Ah, it died. Oh, well. The chinchillas don't seem to be breeding, which feels weird for a small rodent. I feel like they're, they tend to be really on that kind of thing. They tend to be breeding like crazy. Itonlinem has created a masterpiece clear glass coffin. Very nice. Hello, Butternut Squash. Welcome back. Yeah, we lost the spider. There'll be other spiders, though. If the elves brought one, there's a good chance they'll bring another one. And as long as we keep the elves on side, things will be fine. And if we get a breeding pair, oh yeah. Yeah, they're just sort of sitting there and not doing it. I don't think I've gelded any. I don't think we've been a particularly geldacious society. What's the sand order? Have I got a collect sand order? Have I not? Yeah, collect sand, 5 out of 10. Do it every day, yeah? Yeah. Okay. They're just using it, that's all. Obviously they're making a hell of a load of clear glass coffins, that's good. Oh, which does mean I can actually put those clear glass coffins into the graveyard, doesn't it? Let's go down there. Where is it? Here. We do need to do a little storage room to put the coffins in before they're finished, though, don't we? Can I put another glass floor in here? How many do I need? 12. Ah, exactly lethal. Lovely. Good. Liking the way all the furniture's going in here. That's nice. Any other rooms not been fully furnished yet? No. Right, well, let's get these designated as bedrooms. Multi-designate, please. Rooms with multiple beds will be made into dormitories. Oh, okay. Didn't realise that was a thing that could happen as well. Maybe we could have like a placeholder dormitory. We could make one of these rooms a dormitory, couldn't we? Let's do something about that. We could make this room a dormitory. Let's do it. Let's put a floor in it.
If you liked it, then you should have put a floor on it. If you liked it, then you should have put a floor on it.
What have we got here? Something... Let's go with rhyolite blocks because they kind of look like the earthenware bricks we've got elsewhere. There we go, and we're also going to dig out the walls to make sure that we have lovely blockwork walls, and then it can become a dormitory. I also need to do the entryway, forgot about that. There we go, rhyolite blocks, good. And we'll turn that into a little dormitory, and then we'll move the dormitory from upstairs down here. And this will be a much nicer dormitory because it won't have workshops and stockpiles and other such accoutrements of day-to-day living. Society flourishes when lawbreakers are punished. Oafs a little, you're only a child, you're 9 years old. Oh my goodness. The elves have arrived. Oh, pressed F1 there. Hotkey madness. Let's see what they can bring. Excuse me. We can't get rid of clothes, can't sell totems. But if I say green glass gem, boom, we can take all that, and it's worth 2007. What else will they take? If I say cut, there we go. Is this all gems? $11,000 for the gems. Is there anything else we would be happy to trade with the elves? It's terrible, Ocelot. I'm afraid your child is out of control. You're going to have a word with them. You know what? We only want animals off of them. And if they've got more than 11 grand's worth of animals, then something weird is going on. There we go. Broker requested. It's all good. Just got to wait for you to all get there. Did that say forge bin? Oh, no, it was BIM something or other. We're making musical instrument parts. I wonder if they've actually completed a musical instrument. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe they have made something. Let's try placing one. Construct furniture instrument. Nope, we don't have any. That's fine. I'm missing a statue there. For the sake of symmetry. There we go. Nice. Let's put something on here. Control T. And it can be that quiver. And then there is a proper... Oh, hold on a minute. What if... Furniture instrument. And then... Oh, I can't. I thought I might be able to place it using like special stuff, but apparently not. Well, let's do it in the next one then. Do it on the pedestal instead. There we go. Good, good. Put that on display. Trader's ready to trade. We've got our trader in there. We're still waiting quite a few numbers. What have they got there? Kangaroo. Oh, kangaroo, fluffy wambler. Well, that's two things worth trading. Let's take a look. Ah, the broker's gone to conduct a meeting. Come on. What's that? A giant mink. Oh, fancy fur coats, maybe. 69, nice. Can the broker come back, please? Broker, come back. No? Do I just say anyone requested at depot? It's so annoying when the broker just fucks off. Mind you, he's the expedition leader as well. Maybe we should be breaking out the roles. Then again, I can't exactly assign that role to someone else without upsetting him now, can I? He'll need to lose an election. A weaving demonstration? Oh my god, this guy's so crafty. Alright, anybody turn up, we'll just trade. Boom, okay. We'll buy their silty clay, not their musical instruments. So, red winged blackbird, sure. Fluffy wambler, sure. Kangaroo doe, yeah. Giant mink, why not? Oriole, yeah. 2 minks. Hang on. Got a breeding pair of giant minks. I sense fur industry coming along. Giant grey squirrel, sure. And that's it. Okay, can we afford it with all this? Damn sure we can. Can we sell them some shirts? I don't want to risk it. The figurines are made of bone. We definitely can't give them them. That's fine. But they're making a profit. They're happy. We're buying all their cool caged animals. Is there anything else here worth buying? I suspect no. But we'll find out. You never know. They might have brought some blade weed. Doesn't look like it. No, they haven't brought blade weed. Oh, elves. Oh, elves. I'll buy some musical instruments to make up the value. Oh, okay. Maybe other stuff as well. We've got barrels. No. Buckets. Sure, buckets are useful. Can't melt any of the arms and armour they bring. We can't wear any of the clothing they bring. I suppose we could buy some of their crafts. Does it matter? No, they can make a grand profit. Fuck it, why not? There we go. Everyone's a winner! And then we do not request a trader, and then we go DF hack. Nothing, thank you. Why are we still awaiting 5 items? Calm down, stop bringing. Good, okay, so trading done. These terrariums need refitting into these traps. I'm not happy with that. It's alright though. It's alright. I could put some more cage traps here once the floor's gone in. Okay, what were we waiting for? What were our ongoing tasks? There's a lot of menacing steel spikes here in this workshop, and it's a little worrying that they're not being pulled out. A nickel silver BIM sound chest. When did that come about? Why are we getting nickel silver stuff? Feels weird, but okay. Fair enough. Maybe it's all the training. Maybe the chinchillas are being so intensely trained they just don't have time to bang. It's plausible. Should be putting more artifacts in here. No one's really hanging out down here, which I find a bit weird, apart from some animals. Mind you, it's a bit out of the way. The library's one thing, but it's quite far to the other way. Let's see if they've actually picked any books up or made any books. I doubt it strongly, because I've not told them to or seen them bring any in, but... Written objects, 0. Absolutely none. Okay, have we linked up? Oh, hang on. I do see some more digging that can be done. Hang on, hang on. There we go. That can be dug there. That can be dug there. Not there, though, sadly. We do need to build a wall right there. We'll make that out of clear glass blocks. Uh-oh. No, we won't. Even though there's one sitting there. We'll wait and see what happens there. There's a malachite block. That's going to need some clear glass. We can make clear glass blocks. I'm not sure what we're dealing with down here. Let's stop this because it's just going to distract people. We've got some wall bits in. That's fine. Oh, we fucking blocked the whole thing in. That's why it's a problem. There we go. There we go. No little... There's one job there, but no mad outstanding jobs hanging around here. That's good. Someone's taking that emu off to the butcher's. I'm sure Rod Hull will be absolutely beside himself. Or waiting there with open arms at the gates of heaven. Potentially. Hello, Dark Zan. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Did you make it a meeting room? I did. I thought I did. Let me go back to my... museum here. Musée. Yeah, meeting area. That's why the dogs are in there. That's why my hospital isn't a meeting area. My hospital's a dormitory. Because you don't want animals just turning up in the hospital. It's unhygienic. It's unhygienic. Maybe I should dig these walls out and put some coherent block work in. In a bit, though. I mean, the floor is pretty disgusting, isn't it? All sorts of shades of reddish, grey, green and blue. Ugh. What a horrible mix. Could be worse though, couldn't it? I've made worse floors. Like my dining room, for example, that has a terrible, horrible floor colour. Okay, I thought we would be getting more sand backlog, to be honest. But I'm starting to be concerned that the sand is not being gathered at the pace I would like. In fact, our glassware in general is not coming out at the pace I would like. How many earthenware bricks have we got? Did I put a number limit on the number of earthenware bricks we're making? Oh, God. I've got to look through the manager's list now. Clay bricks. Here we go. 5 a day. Okay, that is fine. If there's fewer than 1,000, okay. Oh, we don't have enough clay stones available though. Why do I need 4? Oh, to make 5 clay bricks. Okay. Well, in that case, maybe we change this to be like 1 at a time. Okay. We need more clay collecting. That's apparent. Isn't one of these set to just collect clay perpetually? It's got like a work order or something. No. Okay. Right, you can't take any general work orders. And we're going to add collect clay. 10 out of 10. Oh, no, my guy collects... He's got like an order to collect clay every day, like 5 bits of clay, I think. There we go. 10 pieces of clay a day. And away we go. Hopefully that will then mean we have tons of earthenware and we can actually start making a more colour-coordinated fortress where everything will have that lovely light brown to it. Well, all the floors anyway. Well, not all the floors. A lot of the floors. Some of the floors. The floors that I want to look like that. Okay. Hang on a minute. You all right?
Yeah, of course, all the fucking TAs who know me come along.
Oh, okay. Oh dear. Anyway, let's carry on. Sorry. Just getting some school news. I'm seeing masterpiece glass stuff being created, so it's doing stuff. They're doing it. The glass is the sand's being collected, the clay's being collected. It's just being used up really quickly and not backlogging, which is kind of fine, I suppose. This is all done. Good. That corridor's been dug out with like space for there, for other rooms. These have been built. We should probably close those now. So farm outflow pull lever. Do it now. And this one needs to be linked to that one. Urgently. And let's change the name to farm inflow. Yeah, that'll do. Can't be bothered to go back and put the space in. And then we can close that. Although, we then have a slight problem of just getting into this tunnel to dig it out. We could stop the inflow, couldn't we? We could shut the whole thing down for the purposes of just connecting up that bit here, and we can channel that out, put a drawbridge in, and everything will be fine. Maybe. Did I buy everything? I did. The merchants have already been done. No need to worry about that. So this is linked. Not quite. We're still waiting for more mechanisms to come. That's been done, though. That's good. I might just open the outflow. Once this has been finished, I'm just going to try opening this and see what happens. If the whole thing stalls, we only have to close the drawbridge again and restart the pumps by hand. It's not the end of the world. The whole system's not going to jam up. It's just not going to continue powering itself. Okay, we have to wait a while for this person to come down and fix this, unfortunately.
You're not getting my birds.
Someone's on it.
Come on, you coming in?
Should probably put some granite blocks in that floor there so we can put doors over it. Ba-bump. Granite blocks. Ba-bump. Granite blocks. There we go. Maybe there as well? I think so. Construction floor. Granite blocks. There we go. Okay. What? Oops. What rooms? What potential chambers could we have in here? I mean, there's obviously a lever room, but anything that we want people to be pathing through regularly. I suppose we could put a temple there, or is there clear space above? Yeah, there's a bit, and there's a bit below. What do we put in this chamber? It's reserved space for now. You finished linking? Ah, it's finished linking, which means... Yeah, okay, right. Click, pull lever. Do it.
Do it now. This floodgate system is fully operational.
You're going to pull the lever? No one's going to come pull the lever, are they? Yeah, there we go. Flippy, flippy, and... Bosh. Flippy, flippy, and Bosh. Sounds like an insane law firm, doesn't it? Where's the outflow? There it is. Outflow. Pull the lever. Urgently, please. I'll watch someone do that. Boom. And then that should open, and this one here. And water should flow in. And hopefully the system won't just shit the bed and fall over. If we're lucky, the whole room will fill up. And we'll be able to have a lovely soil floor. We can do it a couple of times. But potentially it could run dry because there's not enough movement below here. It's all right, though. It's going 5s and 6s. It is bringing more water in all the time. So as long as this doesn't completely dry up... Actually, the return flow might dry up, but that's not the end of the world. As long as this bit doesn't dry up, we're all good. Nearly covered, nearly covered. We're not gonna... We've got enough there to let it get full coverage. It won't fully evaporate. The elves have gone. Seems fine to me. Good, good. Come on, a little bit more. Just a little bit more. We have fully covered the floor now. So that's good. No, come on, just 3 more squares. 1 more. Boom. Okay, so now we're looking for depth. I think if we've... I don't know how deep it has to go for a full coverage of soil on the floor. But I could let it drain right now, couldn't I? Don't know if I quite want to do that, though. I don't think the 1s and 2s are really enough, because we can see this one got pretty heavily covered, and it's got a small pile of mud. I think we're going to need more than 1 immersion session, to be honest. Still going? Still going. We're all good. No need to panic. Three? At least let it get to 4, I think. Well, most of the time you shouldn't, Righteous. Welcome back, thanks for joining us. But, I don't know, if you find yourself... I can't think of any good times to panic. It's never good to panic. It's never a good time to panic. This is actually going to fully fill, isn't it, before the system stalls. Well, the return outflow does appear to be stalling pretty badly. Yep. Got a pile of mud right there. Got a bare... Oh, wait. Is that on top of the water? Because there's 7 deep water there and there's a pile of mud on top of it. Feels strange. Okay. So it's all 4s, deep 4s and 5s now. Is that going to be enough? I've got a deadline this weekend and might be fired. Is this a good enough reason to panic? No, don't panic. Don't panic. Remain calm. You'll be fine. Well, I'm not going to promise anything. But stay calm. Panicking only makes things worse. Oh, it's filling up pretty rapidly. Once you got it up to the 4s and 5s, it just sloshes to full almost immediately. It's going to take ages to drain now, isn't it? Shame, but I should have seen it coming. That's it. 7s, 5s across the board almost. Going to slosh those 4s away. That's it. Come on, sloshy 4s. Go away. We don't need you scooting around the place. Here comes some sloshy 6s. And 7s even. It seems like there was a sudden burst of energy between 3 and 4 and 5. And now suddenly it's like, nah. Oh, wait, no, look, the numbers of 6s is massively increasing. We're all good. It won't be long before there's a full load of water in there. We can close the inflow and then we'll open the outflow. And ideally, there will be a nice, smooth, even layer of mud on the floor that we can turn into farms. But of course, that's not guaranteed. Nearly all 6s now. Most of the 5s are gone. There's one more. Doodly diddly. And it's still sloshing around there. Gone. No. Yeah, it's gone. Okay, now the 7s are sloshing around to take over the 6s. We're almost done. Definitely not going to flow back up the stairs. Fingers crossed. We'll also get to see the difference because I've actually got smooth floor and rough floor, so we'll be able to see what the difference is. It's just a dusting of mud on this now. A small pile of mud, a dusting of mud. Okay, it's nearly done. Nearly all the way up to 7s. We've got a dusting of mud on all the floor at least, so that's good. There we go. Just a few more 6s rid of. Go on. Fill her up. And gone. Okay, so farm inflow. Pull lever. Farm outflow. Pull lever. There we go. So you pulled that one. Shuts that. Oh, wait, it wasn't farm inflow, was it? That's the other... outflow. Pull lever. There we go. That's the one, and that will close that. There we go. Now we just got to wait for all this to drain out the side of the map. And we should end up with at least a dusting, maybe a nice pile of mud. You might have to do it more than once, I think. Got a dusting here. Yeah, I think the more often it gets... Because the ones at the pumps that are constantly getting emptied and covered, they've ended up with loads of mud on them. So I think that's the key. Just do it a couple of times, 3 times. It's emptying slower than it came in. Oh, it shouldn't be. It should empty twice as fast. Because we've got double the outflow area going out. I could even put more... If it's going to need a few drainings and floodings, I might want to actually turn all this into outflow as well. Make an even bigger one. Something cancelled for a lack of logs. Okay. Come on, drain away. I'm going to leave that. I'm not going to sit there staring at it because we'll end up getting frustrated at the pace. Are we all good? Okay, we don't see a huge number of glass jobs coming in. That's fine. Go down to the graveyard, see if we can put any more coffins in. Not many, but there are a row's worth. So that's furniture, burial. And they go... Actually, no, there's nothing on this row. The next row's the one that's got the coffins on. Have I got clear glass? One clear glass block. That's fine. That'll do. Starting to make emu bone crafts, which tells me everything I need to know about whether or not the emu's been slaughtered. There we go. Put those up where they're going to be useful and go back down to the floor here and put in a wall. Stick with the rhyolite blocks. Why not? There we go. Stick a door in. Can't build it there until the doors are in. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Put in some beds. Put all the beds in the nice little nooks against the magma heated wall. Much as that might actually be a bit dangerous. Yeah, I'll put you right next to the red hot magma. Why not? Why wouldn't you? Why would you not? Is this good? This layout feels okay. We'll see. It seems fine as dormitories go. It's got lots of beds in. It'll do for now. In fact, if it was a dormitory, maybe we can put more furniture in as well, just cabinets and chests and whatnot. Do we need that in dormitories? Don't know. There's some chests. Put in a bit of cabinetry as well. 1, 2, 3. That'll do. And that should end up being a functional dormitory, and we can disassemble the one on the surface, because we don't need people sleeping up near the gates anymore. In fact, maybe I should just get rid of that now. No. Wait till the replacement's in. It's going to be pretty pointless if you do it without the replacement there. It's just going to get awkward, troublesome, difficult. Why aren't they building this tanner's shop? Let's try another one. Workshops, farming, tannery. There we go. I'm not going to choose items with filters. I'm going to choose manually, and we're going to make it out of... Going to use a rhyolite block because we've got them in great abundance. Grand abundance, indeed. Abundance for days. Okay, we've got a lot of clear glass goblets that are masterworks. That's good to see. There's a sheep wool shirt on the floor, but that's not a masterwork. What's all that about? Guys. Shall I make some hives? Get some mead and wax crafts. We could start trying to make paper, couldn't we? Mind you, we excuse me, we still haven't even got any plant textiles. So once the farms are sorted, then maybe we'll start thinking about things like that. Oh, hello. We've only got a little bit of soil left. We're waiting for evaporation. We're getting small piles of mud. We'll let it mostly clear, and then I'll try refilling it again. Small pile of mud. A pile of mud. That's what we want. We want pile of mud, not a small pile of mud. Or a dusting of mud. Dusting's no good to me. Why would I want a dusting of mud? Shall I just come through here and fortify that so it constantly allows flow through? I'm going to smooth it. Let's smooth it first. Yeah? No, can't access it while there's water there. Or is it already smooth? No, it's not. Oh, it is because it's smooth from the other side. That's why. Cancel, cancel. So it can be fortified. This is going to be annoying because it's going to wash people away. The first person who does it is going to get washed away. Oh, the two at once. All of them at once. Okay, if we're lucky, they'll all turn up at once. They won't. They both going to get washed away? No. Not completely. Finish the job. Ah, okay, it can't get finished. Wait, you didn't... They didn't fortify that. They just channeled it out. Oh, crap. Okay, farm inflow needs flipping now, so that's that one. Pull lever urgently, thank you very much. We should be able to fill that one up. Yeah, there'll be a little filled up chamber here that's ready to discharge a bit of soil into here. Oh wow, it's a lot less piles of mud than I'd hoped. Lots of smalls and dustings. It's okay though, it'll dry out. Everything will be fine. If anyone does know a foolproof way of making a pile of mud, I would love to know. I would love to know. Okay, that's all backed up. That's nice. That's good. I mean, maybe I just open them both and they flow through freely. This does run the risk of draining the system fully, though. Let it all dry. Let it all dry and then come back and deal with it in a bit. Other things can be done in the meantime. But what? That's the question. I mean, how many earthenware bricks have we got? We could probably do with a lot of that. Add new task. Magma kiln? No? Not allowed to add a new task to that one. What about this one? Okay, can do that one. Collect clay on repeat. You. Add new task. Collect clay on repeat. You. Add new task. Collect clay on repeat. Urgent, in fact. Let's get everybody collecting clay on repeat urgently for a bit. Why can't this one have a new task? Let me guess. No hole for magma underneath. That's a bit of an oversight, but it's almost certainly what's happened. No, 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 no. Thank you. That's it. Disassemble the furnace, or whatever. Kiln, that's what I'm looking for. The number of earthenware bricks is seeming to go up, but it's much slower than other stuff, considering. It's alright, we'll gather up tons and tons and tons of clay, and then we'll go on a big brick-making binge. A brick binge. And then we'll be able to put all the floors in. It'll be easy. It'll be easy. Are you melting metal objects here? Yeah? Yeah, okay. How many spikes have we got here? Yeah, 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 we've got a few. Honestly, I want these put straight in anyway. Why are they not being moved into the stockpile? That's what I want to know. This stockpile takes from anywhere. Should just be picking up stuff left, right and centre, but it's not. Odd. Do I want to make some stuff with the magma forge? No, we'll leave it. Just let them get on with making the spikes. Melting down the old spikes, and we'll all be good. Okay. Maybe I should also order up some steel leggings to... Maybe I should set up an armour smiths and weaponsmiths guild. That kind of makes sense. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do it over here, actually, in this room. Another set of guilds. Lovely. Right, just dig in there. Armour Smith's Guild, and then on the floor above... we'll put a Weaponsmith's Guild. Hooray. I will put workshops probably of that type in there, but, you know, I'm not strictly in need of them. They're all over here. It'll be fine. Okay. they're collecting the clay a lot and making the clay bricks, which is good. We should start seeing a big spike in the number of earthenware bricks we've got. And with that in mind, let's go to the entryway and start getting a little bit more serious about filling this all in properly. Construction floor. Can I fill this little area here in? Yeah. The earthenware bricks are actually growing in number quite dramatically. There we go. Put some walls in there as well. Have they put the beds in the... Oh, hang on. There's more channeling jobs to be done here. Not wildly urgently, though. All good. All good. How's the farm? You can see this row down here, which has had a double immersion, now has a few piles of muds and small piles of mud on. So we do need to do this a few times before it works how we want it, but never mind. I could do an on-off thing, and it'll be like sploosh, 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 and put it out in waves, and maybe that'll dump the soil more evenly. Maybe. Let's just pull the levers again. Screw it. What we want is inflow, yeah, and the other one. So that's good. Farm inflow, pull lever, outflow, pull lever. There we go, and that should reflood the farm pretty aggressively. Oh, I haven't even closed the outflow. That's interesting. We'll get to see what happens there. Flow through might leave... going straight out. Can this small pile of mud become a pile of mud if water goes over it? Go on. Show me. Show me what happens. It does. Okay, so it's the number of times it's been submerged and uncovered. So we only want it to just cover the floor and then turn the thing off and let it drain again. We don't even give a shit about how deep it is. So we only want it to be to one floor level. So let's let this go all the way to the end. See, that's a small pile of mud, and as it gets covered up, it will become... Oh, it's still a small pile of mud. Okay, so there's not a 100% chance that that will happen. However, now it's all covered, I'm going to close those grates. So farm inflow, pull lever, outflow, pull lever. Oh, one starving, dehydrated or drowsy unit. The kangaroo. Okay, a kangaroo is a grazer. It needs to go in here. There we go. That's it. A kangaroo can go in there. Honestly, though, I think maybe we'll want to butcher it and just have some kangaroo leather. Oh yeah, I need to look at my training orders, don't I? Pets and livestock. What have we got? Chinchillas are being trained. That's all good. War dogs. Only got 2 of those. Ideally, we want some puppies out of them, but doesn't seem to be happening. Buzzard, already available as a pet. Okay, there's the minks. Keep those for now. If they breed, they breed. That's great. That can be a pet. Do I allow the kangaroo to be a pet? These chinchillas could be pets, actually. Let's do it. Let's make them all pets. There we go. That'll do. The last 2 hens I could probably make pets as well, because we don't actually have any function for them. We're not putting in nest boxes and actually collecting eggs. Just looking at these menacing steel spikes. Looking good, looking good, looking good. We've got plenty of them coming out of the production line. Why is nothing happening on here? I'm going to go to the work orders here. Steel chain. No. Steel leggings, isn't it? Steel leggings. There we go. One at a time. There's got to be 10 of them. The amount of steel bars has got to be greater than 10. There we go. Good. So they'll start making not just the spikes, but also the other bits and bobs. And I will probably have to come in here and intervene and do the melting manually every now and again. But it could be worse, couldn't it? It could be much worse. We're not doing a huge heap of melting metal objects either, because even if there's a few of them, there's only one guy actually picking up the slack. Mind you, it's because I have the orders to do one a day, and we have 4 potential things. So there is that. There is that. I kind of want there to be more dwarves, so it might be time to do a holiday burrow. Get everyone to stay in the... go and hang out in the dining room for a bit. That might work out. Let's do a burrow. Okay. Add a new burrow. Flood fill. 2D fill. 3D fill. Off. Okay, I want 2D fill. Okay. Accept. Food. Floor. There we go. Pause it for now. Workshops can source materials from outside the burrow. Yeah. Nobody assigned. Everybody assigned. There we go. And then I could also just temporarily turn the burrow on, right? Everybody come hang out in the burrow. Ideally not this bit. This is the shit bit, but, you know, in the bit with the waterfall and all the other stuff. That would be great. Why are you in hospital? Eating. I mean, it's not like we don't have facilities for eating. We have quite substantial facilities for eating, actually. It must be said. None of these green glass boxes have any musical instruments in. Which is really what we would hope for. Now, bringing them all in to kind of hang out down here will probably increase the mood levels a bit. It'll improve people's moods, but the idea is to have them all mingled together, and hopefully we'll have some couples form and a bit of babyfying. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Having some babies in the fortress. Little wee babies. Right. Are these all designated now as rooms? They are. Have they all been claimed by people, though? Yeah.
Keep an eye on the sign.
I will, don't worry. Okay, so all of those have been done. Let me just quickly... I was going to say let's assign one quickly to someone else, but I don't want to upset anybody. Oh, fuck it. Let's get to this one up here. Oafsa Little's bedroom. Sorry, Oafsa Little, you've been having some weird thoughts that I don't agree with, so we're going to have a little jiggle around in your room, see what happens. Remove assignment. No. So can we not sort these by has room? because that would be kind of useful. Oh, here we go. Has fine quarters, has decent quarters, has grand bedroom. So there's only, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people don't have bedrooms. Okay. So we just need 8 more bedrooms, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do these 6 here. Construction, floor. I need 25. We've got earthenware bricks, 44. Can't do that. We need granite now. There we go. Boom. Rhyolite blocks, sure. Let's get all these floors in. Granite blocks. Rhyolite blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. That should result in a flurry of block laying. And there should be plenty of bedrooms for all the dwarves we need, although we are going to have to put entryways in and all that jazz, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, looking at the farms. How are they doing now? Already looking much more healthily bemudded. Just let the draining carry on for a little bit longer. Lots of piles of mud, small piles of mud. Actually, now it's down to 1. No, let it dry out. Let there be clear space, then redo it and you'll get more mud out of it. It'll be fine. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about, he lied. Lots of piles of mud and small piles of blood. It'll just evaporate over time if we don't actually fill it up. It'll be fine. Okay, dining room. Everything good? Everyone's hanging out down here for a while? Everyone's staying happy? We got any moods? Kangaroo's not being hauled. Okay, that makes sense. Let's turn off the burrow. There we go. Someone can move the kangaroo now. It'll be fine. Hello, Tree and Monkey. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Been a while since I've attended a stream of yours. I recall that we were using AI tooling to create images of artifacts and dwarves. What's going on this stream? Well, I mean, I still do have Stable Diffusion sitting in my back pocket, ready for some Stable Dwarf Fusion, if anyone's interested. Not today, because I've got about 30 minutes where I've got to go and do the school run, but
Less than that?
in the future... No, it's 2:30.
Yeah, and you're driving.
Good point. Yes, I'm doing a different school run. There you go. Okay, where were we? So everyone's coming out of here. They're not... Steel spike, bone scepter. There we go. Right, is there anything else I need to do before I finish this and go on a raid somewhere? Should be alright. The order for the kangaroo to go up to the thing has been done, so surely there is somebody on the way to take it up to the pasture. Or maybe not. Steel chain leggings can get melted, don't need those. Menacing steel spikes can all get melted. We don't... Oh, that's a masterwork, don't melt that. There we go. Why have we suddenly got trifle pewter bars? Where have I got them from? Maybe someone dropped a trifle pewter thingamajig and it just got melted. They still haven't put these in. These bags have to be hauled, thank you very much. Could we... There we go. And then this bag. That's an earthenware brick. That's a bag. There we go. Oh, hold on, I left that one forbidden. Don't do that. There we go. And don't dump it either. Thank you. These aren't dumped, are they? No. They're all good. I don't think there's such a thing as trifle pewter or Harold Beaver, unfortunately. I think it's... because it's an alloy of other materials. We'd have to get 2 separate ores and then meld those together. It would be nice if you get all your fine pewter out of the ground straight away. Let's put some walls in here. We got earthenware bricks? We have. They're coming out nice and fast now. Where I've put the orders in to dig, they're going nuts with it. Yeah, dig that out. There we go. And these bits at the end of the corridor can go out. That'll be good. Where else are we going to put some earthenware bricks? I mean, I suppose this whole storeroom to be barracks will need to be floored as well, right? Oh, it feels like a lot of effort to start there, though. Especially in a room that's not being moved right now. Tin ore would be nice. We do need tin ore. Or just, maybe we should just buy things made of tin and melt them as well. That is a viable option, but not the easiest way to do it. Okay. So our furnaces and everything are going okay. Everything's fine there. We don't need to mess with too much here. We can get the bricks. We can get the glass. Are we making anything out of glass at the moment? Surely we must be making clear glass blocks, right? Apparently just coffins. Sand, grates, glasses, coffins and goblets. Oh no, not glasses, just raw green glass, okay. Okay, maybe I want to put down a little bit more of a pearl ash stock. Staring into these, finally seen what the falling text means, and now this is what is revealed beneath. Chinchilla reverted to a wild state, blah blah blah. Okay, we've grabbed a lot of clay. That's good. We're not going to run low on that anytime soon, and they are going nuts for it, so that's good. Building more and more. Am I making more mechanisms? Clearly they have. They've made rhyolite blocks. They've made granite blocks. This is a soap maker's workshop. Don't seem to have any soap in there, but there is soap about. We've definitely got soap in the fortress. Look, there's a bar right there. That says it's a stoneware bricks, but actually it's a sheep soap. Uses? Cleaning. That's it. You can also build stuff out of it, but maybe not. Maybe not the best choice. Okay, maybe I've got too many dwarves collecting clay too urgently and not enough dwarves making bricks. This one here, add a new task. Make clay bricks. Repeat urgently. And we're going to stop the repeat. Oh, no, wait. Stop the repeat on collecting clay in this one, and it's just going to be bricks. Everyone else is collecting. This guy's making bricks. Actually, let's do the same here. There we go. So that should result in a nice rapid deployment of earthenware bricks. Let me put my boots on. Where have I put them? Oh, they're not here. I'll go find them in a minute. Got to go and head up and pick my son up. Oh, thank you. I knew they were nearby. There we go. Oh, hang on a minute. Just getting these boots on. Do the laces up. Maybe I should do a similar thing for the clear glass blocks and just put in a bigger order for them. We have got, it's not like we don't have any pearl ash knocking around, it's like sitting right on top of the kilns there. It's ash, then goes into potash, then goes into pearl ash. And I think it's a 1-1-1 ratio, right? It's just a process that turns a lump of ash all the way into pearl ash. I don't think we lose any additional ingredients or reagents along the way. There we go. Okay. That's going in. Have the farm dried out yet? Oh, it looks like we're going to butcher that. That's fine though. Stray deers can be butchered. That's what they're there for. Well, it's not what they're there for, but it is a use for them. Oh, look at this. This is going to end up being pretty much totally muddy after this. We've got small pile of mud, pile of mud, small pile of mud, pile of mud, small pile of mud. Just a dusting of mud on a few squares. But this is good because all of these ones are all linking up. Once it's like that, you can put an actual farm on it. And we'll be able to, in theory, start growing our own dye materials, which will be nice. We won't have any plain coloured wool anymore. Everyone will be probably blue. And then if we find blade weed, everyone will be green. Unless we find sliver barb, in which case everyone will wear black, which is very unlikely because I've never found sliver barb before. Or, I mean, we could also do the red dye, but it looks rubbish. It really doesn't look red at all. They look brown. Okay, we're getting a lot of Masterpiece glass. That's good. Okay. I'm not going to redo the gates this time. Next time we'll redo the gates because otherwise I'm just not going to have time to let it drain. Come on, there's got to be one more thing I can do here. I must be able to make another intervention to get something done. Glass blocks? Nah. More bedroom floors? No, no need for that. They're already in. They're already going in. Furniture production is already in place. What's in these green glass pots? Nothing. In which case, they can go in there where they're supposed to be. Hoof, wool, skulls. Oh, wool? Oh, there's wool in here. Why was there wool? Did they get butchered unshorn? That's a problem. I'm going to take this stuff here, and this stuff, and this stuff. And what's that? A glove. It can stay there. That can come to the textiles area or nearabouts. Not exactly there. Okay, stick that there. Hopefully that'll get dealt with. Move to an appropriate place. I could put a crafts dwarf workshop here, couldn't I? Mind you, this doesn't take the kinds of refuse that you would use in a crafts dwarf workshop. It takes everything else and then just waits for it to decay. I could actually make a dump in here and have them just quantum stockpile all of this into that dump, couldn't I? There's a thought. There's a possible thought. Uh-oh, what happened there? Masterwork has been lost. Stolen a pig bone earring. Oh, no. What a shame. Kawati stole a pig bone earring. Disastrous. Oh, when will it stop? Ah! Never mind. I'm sure we'll survive that. Okay. Everything fine? Well, I thought I'd be able to fit one more grand thing in, one more design gesture, but I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible. There's not much left to do. I can, of course, channel out that, and then maybe also do that and that. There we go. And that, and that, and that. We definitely need more clear glass. That's absolutely for sure. Let me just have a quick look. Clear glass blocks, we're making them. We're making them 50 at a time, which might be a problem. Maybe I should change that to 1 rather than 50. Yeah, I will. 1 at a time makes things a lot neater, a lot simpler. It's true, they would, but it's not Warhammer. This is Peace Hammer. This is just a normal claw hammer used for removing nails from bits of wood. That's what this is. Right, well, we've clearly hit the time. I'm going to have to save, and I'm going to have to run and do the school run. So let's see if there's anybody who we can raid. Let's have a little look. Oh, there's a Discord message. But it's from an Armour Reforger group, so it's not relevant to this. Twitch, there we go. No problem, opposable thumbs. Much appreciated to have you here. Well, Spitchell's not streaming, and nobody who I'm following is streaming Dwarf Fortress, so I think it makes sense for us to go and look at the category. Come on, who's playing Dwarf Fortress? There's got to be somebody else. I can't be the only guy. There's 49 viewers right now, and I've got 15 of them. Do we raid Cyclomatic or Von Galactic? I'm going to go with Cyclomatic. Why not? Let's do it. Let's get in there. Make a decision. Mute them. Copy their name. If I can. There we go. Copy. And then I come over to my thing. I type /raid and paste. There we go. Thank you very much for watching. Oh, hello. It's been a pleasure streaming for you. Hopefully you've enjoyed it as well. And maybe I'll see you again tomorrow, which is Thursday, so I should be streaming. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Bye, bye, bye. Goodbye, goodbye. Also, fuck off. There we go. They're in the raid. Stop YouTube. Stop recording.